Blown away! Blown away! Blown away!
Don't make fun of me. I'm Midori.
Oh.
I have always left. No, forget it!
Don't let me go. Promise me. We'll shake on it. Let's dance!
Go!
Blown away! Blown away! Go, go, go! Blown...
Hey!
Blown away! Blown away! Blown away! Blown away! Blown away!
No!
Blown away!
Down! Get set! Go!
Blown away! Defenseless!
Hey!
Blown away! Blown away!
Too easy!
Blown away! That's it! Blown away!
No!
Go, go, go!
No! Can I make it?
Blown away!
No!
Blown away! Blown away!
Too easy!
Go, go, go! Blown away!
Down!
You win.
I thought I'd never lose.
When will show up? Let's do Dragon Blitz and Flag. And Flag.
Already?
Yeah. Dragon Blitz and Flag. Let's do Kane and JR. Kane of Pachi, JR is Junior. Find a setup. There's no setups over here. Find a setup over there. JR and Kane. Joe, go play yours. Yeah, you. Satoryu. Yeah. Joe and Satoryu, you're both right there. You're both wearing red hats. Find a setup. When you finish your match, please report it to me. All right, what are we doing? You won.
Okay, mission complete.
Denzibar, get a hold of
Well, no. It's 2 out of 3 of those. Two matches.
Go!
You can't go wrong with that. It's gonna be wild. Wed, are you in the house? Has anybody seen Wed? Wed's over there. Wed and Ryoken. Find Ryoken and then find a setup. If your name is Ryoken, raise your hand. Come to me.
I felt bad. It was 4-0.
No. Well, actually, maybe. Shy Guy Vi. Is there a Shy Guy Vi in the house? Shy Guy Vi and Partly Awesome. Raise your hand if you're any of those people and find a setup. All right, there you are. Find a setup. Alimra and TBC Trio. Raise your hand. Find a setup.
Okay, mission complete. I didn't know I could lose.
Yeah, as soon as my fellow TDs are done. Well, I'm top seed and you're the last entry. So. This one's for the YouTubes. This is Naruto with some numbers versus DJ Fatso.
Oh shit, this is going on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
You won.
That's what you like.
Agendine, there you are. Is it Agendine? Agendine. Versus Valita _ dragon. Raise your hand, find a setup.
Go!
I'm a man now. What? That's good. What? That died now. I'm a man. That died. What? Dismiss. Can't get me. That died now.
Get set! Go!
Dismiss. I'm a man now. That's good. That's good. Here it comes. I'm a man. Impossible. Dog die now. I'm a man. Dog. Impossible. What? That's good. man. Get me.
Knockdown. Get set. Go.
Impossible. That's good. Dismiss. Dismiss. Impossible. Dismiss. Impossible. Must die now.
Knockdown.
My silent fighting technique will succeed every time. Oh no, I'm not going.
I have always loved. No, forget it.
Uh-oh. Damn. You'll regret it. Go. Pay attention.
I'm amazed. Here it is.
I'm gonna get you. Amazing. Pay attention.
I'm amazed.
How about it?
Hot.
How about
Up
it?
here. I'm amazed. Up here. I'm
Pay
amazed.
attention. Pay
Hot.
attention.
Up here.
Knockdown. Get set. Go.
Up here.
Pass.
Low.
How about it? Pay attention. Take
I'm
back.
amazed.
How about it?
Hot. Up here.
Pay
I'm
attention.
amazed. Where are you?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Amazing. Pay attention.
I'm amazed. I'm
Pay
amazed.
attention.
Where are you? I'm amazed.
Pay
Up here.
Don't be scared.
I'm amazed. Up here.
Knockdown.
Don't make fun of me. I'm Midori.
I accept my loss.
After all, I'm yours.
Objective understood.
Idiot.
Get set. Go. I'm not easy. Not yet.
Dogs die now. Dogs.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm not easy. I'm not.
That's done.
Come on.
Dismiss.
Come on.
Dismiss.
Nice driver.
Die now.
Not yet. Not
Die
yet.
now.
Not yet.
Dog.
I'm not easy. I'm not eating my move. Bomber! My move. Bomber! Nice
Dismiss. Dismiss.
Nice driver!
That. That.
Lightning drive!
Dismiss.
Damn! Get set. Go!
Dismiss. That's good. Dismiss. Dismiss. Die now.
Not easy.
Impossible. That's good. That's good. Die now.
Not yet. I'm not easy.
Dismiss.
Not yet. Knockdown! Damn!
You too cannot win.
Are you going to save me?
After all, I'm yours.
Let's take care of the world! Get set, go!
That's good.
You get lost!
Dismiss. Impossible.
You nope!
That's good. Impossible. That's good. Dismiss. That's good. Dismiss. That's good.
Yeah! I'll kill you! Nope! You! I'll kill you!
Dismiss.
Too slow! Get lost! You! Too slow! Nope!
Don't be stupid.
I'll kill you!
Dismiss.
I'll kill you!
Dismiss.
Get lost! You! You! Too slow!
Die
I'll
now.
kill you!
Die
I'll
now.
kill you!
Impossible.
Get lost!
Die now.
Get lost!
Dismiss.
Too slow!
That's
Too
good.
slow!
Die now.
Get set, go! Get lost!
Die now.
I'll kill you! Nope! Get lost!
Die now.
I'll kill
Die
you!
now.
I'll kill you!
Die.
Nope!
Die now.
You! Too slow!
Die now.
I'll kill you!
Impossible.
Get me! Ha! Too slow!
That's impossible.
Get lost!
That's this dog.
I'll kill you! Too slow!
Die
Get
now.
slow!
Ha! Nonsense.
I can't believe you're finished.
have always left. No, forget it!
Oh, yes.
Karen, please!
Get set. Go!
Sword attack! Blown away! I'm okay! Yeah! Blown away! Yeah! Defenseless! Gotcha! Blown away! Blown away! I'm okay! Blown away!
Knockdown! Get set. Go!
Blown away! Go, go, go! I'm okay! Somersault! Blown away! Easy! Blown away! I'm okay! Blown away! I'm okay! Somersault attack! Wait! Blown away! I'm okay! I'm okay!
Knockdown!
Your ultra death attack. Karen. I made a big...
Karen, please!
Get set. Go!
Blown away! Blown away! I'm okay! Go, go, go! Wait! Blown away! Blown away! I'm okay! Not yet! Blown away! I'm okay! Blown away! I'm okay! Blown away! Blown away!
Knockdown! Get set. Go!
Not yet! Blown away! Wait! Somersault attack! Go, go, go! Somersault attack! Blown away! Oh, wait! Blown away! I'm okay!
Knockdown!
You can't win.
Come on, give me your hand.
Don't let me go. Promise me. We'll shake on it.
Anytime, buddy. Get set.
Begin!
Go! Prisoner!
How was that?
Thanks!
Good.
Water, fire, metal.
Bang! Bang!
Wood, earth, water, fire.
Can I make it?
Ha ha!
Bang!
I got it!
Bang!
Can I make it?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Can I make it?
Prisoner!
Bang!
Ha ha! Go! Ha ha! I got it!
Bang! Bang!
I got it!
You can't get me!
Bang!
Go! Go!
You can't get me!
Knockdown! Get set! Go!
Can I make it?
Hut! Hut!
Bang!
Go!
Bang!
Prisoner! Ha ha!
Bang!
Go!
Bang!
Can I make it?
Go!
Can I make it?
Bang!
Knockdown!
Oh,
Don't let me go. Promise me.
After
We'll shake
all,
on it.
I'm yours.
Idiot!
Get set!
Begin.
Go!
Bang!
Go! Don't move! Go! Die! Impossible!
I'm mad.
Don't move! Not yet!
Bang!
Impossible! Dismiss!
Bang!
Knockdown! Get set! Go!
Bang!
Go! Don't move! Go! Don't move! Huh? Die now!
Bang! Bang!
Go! Impossible! Dismiss! Go! Don't move! Die now! You too cannot win.
Oh no.
After all, I'm yours.
come on. Give me your hand.
Anytime, buddy. Get set! Go! Start!
Go! Dismiss!
Go!
Go!
I'm amazed! Impossible!
Prisoner!
Impossible!
How was that?
Die now!
Go!
Go!
Prisoner!
Die now!
I'm gonna go.
That's
Prisoner!
impossible!
How was that?
Go!
Go! Prisoner! Go!
Go!
Don't move! Impossible! Die now!
Down. Get set. Go. Start.
Go!
Go!
Don't move!
Start.
Impossible! Die now! I'm amazed! Dismiss!
Prisoner!
Go!
Go!
I got it.
Don't move!
Prisoner!
Impossible!
How was that?
Die now! I'm amazed!
Go!
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 Dismiss! Impossible!
Go!
Impossible! Impossible! I'm amazed! Die now!
I'm gonna go.
That's
Prisoner!
impossible!
How was that?
Knockdown. Get set. Go.
Go!
Don't move!
Go!
I'm gonna go.
Go!
Go! Prisoner!
Don't move! Huh?
Go! Prisoner!
Don't move! Not yet! Die now! Dismiss!
Knockdown.
Ha! Nonsense.
Oh, I'm humiliated.
I have always loved... No, forget it!
Don't let me go. Promise me. We'll shake on it.
Get set. Go.
Hey! It's outrageous! Senseless! It's outrageous! Hey!
Knockdown. Get set. Go.
Hey!
Come on, miss. Can I make it?
Defenseless! Blown out! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
I'm mad!
Go, go, go! Hey!
Knockdown! Get set, go!
Defenseless! Go, go, go!
Can I make it?
Go, go, go! Defenseless!
Can I make it?
Defenseless! Are you ready? Here I go!
Knockdown! Get set, go!
Blown away! Blown away! Blown away! Defenseless!
Knockdown!
I made a big mistake!
Don't let me go.
Zero chuckle!
Promise me. We'll shake on it.
Two! Get set, go! Way up! Ta-da! Oh, there it is! Shake that! Yeah!
Can I make it? You can't get me!
Way up! Way up! Ha! No, don't!
Can I make it?
No, no! Knockdown! Get set, go! Ha! Ha!
You can't get me! You're here!
Ha! Ta-da! And there it is! Way up! Yeah! No, no! No, don't! No, don't! Way up! Way up! Knockdown! Get set, go!
Sorry,
Why did you do
I'm
that?
not in the mood.
No, don't! Dive! Way up! No, don't! Ha! No, don't! Way up! Ha! Way up! Yeah! Think back! Way up! Knockdown!
It's fun to play.
Two! Get set, go! Louis, sing the blaze! Way up! Think back!
Can I make it?
Way up!
Can I make it?
Knockdown! Get set, go!
Hey!
Yeah!
Can I make
Way
it?
up! Yeah! Way up! Way up! Yeah! Way up! Yeah!
Can I make it?
Way up! Dive! Way up! Dive! No! Yeah! Way up!
Can I make it?
No, don't! Way up! Yeah! Knockdown! Get set, go! No!
Can I make it?
Way up! Dive! Yeah!
Can I make it?
Yeah! Way up! Dive! Think back!
Hey!
No, don't!
Here, here!
Dive! Knockdown. Good. Excellent.
Oh no! Can't believe I lost!
2.
Yeah,
Get set.
let's begin!
Go. No, don't. Yeah. Way up, way up, way up.
Can I make
Way
it?
up. Way up. Go. Way up. No, don't.
Can I make it?
Way up. Knockdown. Get set. Go. No, don't. Dive. There it is.
You can't get me!
Yeah.
Can I make it? Can I make it?
Get set. Go. No, don't. Dive. Way up. No, don't. Way up. Dive. Way up. No, don't. Dive. Louis, sing with Blaze. Dive. Way up. No, don't. Knock.
Thank you. It was delicious.
I didn't know. Zero Chuckle.
You don't learn, do you?
Two. Anytime, buddy. Get set. Go. Done. Way off. Dive. Do that. There it is.
Go!
Way off. I got it. Way off. Go. Face it. Knockdown. Get set. Go. No, don't. Dive. I got it. Way off. Wood, earth, water, fire. Go. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Go. Face it. I got it. Way off. Prisoner. I got it. Go. Go. Knockdown. Stupendous. Anytime, buddy. Get set. Go. Go. I can read you like a book. Go. Prisoner. No, don't. Dive. Get way off. Wood, earth, water, fire, metal. Go. Way off. I'm gonna way off. Go. I got it. Knockdown. Get set. Go. Go. Dive. No, don't. Way off. Wood, earth, water, fire. Prisoner. Ugly devil. Go. Dive. I got it. Prisoner. How was that? Go. Face it.
That move was too good for you, but it's your ticket to the netherworld.
Don't let me go. Promise me. We'll shake on it.
It's time to go to work. Good. Let's play that game.
Let's dance.
Go!
No, no, no. No, no, no. Bye-bye.
Don't run away! 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 Watch out! Don't run away! Don't run away! Knockdown! Get set! Go! Don't run away! Don't run away! Don't run away! Don't run away! Don't run away!
Don't blink.
Don't run away!
Hope you can make it.
Knockdown!
Thank you. It was delicious.
I accept my loss. Good. Let's play that game.
Let's dance.
Go! Don't run away! Watch out!
Bye-bye.
Don't run away!
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Watch out! Damn! Don't run away! Knockdown! Get set! Go! Where are you? Don't run away! 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 Damn! Damn! Knockdown! Get set, go! Watch out! Don't run away!
No, no, no! Hey!
Don't run away! Watch out! Don't run away! What? Where are you? Don't run away! Don't run away!
Bye-bye!
Don't run away!
No, 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 no!
Don't run away!
No, no, no!
Don't run away! Damn!
Hope I'll make it! Thank you. It was delicious.
Damn! I ran out of luck.
Alright, sounds good. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ripchip, back at it again with the Evil Zone Top 8. We got some insane matches planned for today. Got some crazy high-level play I've seen. I've been in this room for entirely 10 minutes. Bring it closer. Alright.
How you doing, Ripchip?
I'm just great, man. Just here to catch some zone, you know? Some Evil Zone.
I mean, the convention that evils together zones together.
Absolutely.
All right,
We got some
fantastic.
high-level content going on here today.
Mm-hmm.
And also
Coming up
shout-outs
next.
to everyone who's participated and everyone who's enjoying AGDQ.
Absolutely. AGDQ is proud to sponsor the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So don't forget to give a donation.
Yeah, we got plenty of donation incentives going on.
Yep. All right,
Are we
sounds
good? Sound good? All right, cool. All right. Best of luck.
You're doing great.
Best of luck.
You're doing great.
Absolutely. This is gonna be some good stuff. I can already tell.
No, absolutely.
Got some some classic faces here in top 8.
We've got
Faces I didn't see last year, which is great.
And we've got new faces as well. Like, for instance, here, Shy Guy Vi, who's going to be playing against Joester, one of the organizers of the tournament.
And also a member of
Shall
the
we start
PlayStation
then?
Nation.
Yep. This is his very first GDQ ever.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep,
Alright.
and this is his first time playing in the Evil Zone tournament because
Incredible.
of that. Yep. And already we're seeing a pick that you don't usually see in competitive Evil Zone.
Yeah,
Ow.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I've seen. I don't even think I've played against Al. I've played against plenty of Kea, so you know.
I think everyone's played against plenty of KO.
He's a cool character.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going in for grabs. This is good. You're going to see a lot of people just doing grabs and building meter. He goes for a wake-up trap there, but it doesn't quite work.
Yep. One of the cool things
Oh,
about
there it is.
Yep, but that's just a blue one. It's not going to give a super meter over
Yeah.
KO, unlike the red one, which not only gives a super meter, it also tracks sidesteps a little bit as well.
Yeah, the blue one's good if you're just trying to stop somebody from throwing stuff out, but it doesn't do a lot of damage.
Yep, and then Shy Guy Vi with the long-range fireball throw using the remote there.
Excellent counterplay to that red circle he threw out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Hold on, I got a fan asking for an autograph.
Yeah, not a problem. Kea getting the remote throw here. All right, fantastic. We've got a couple of traps that have not been successful, and then he goes in for the aerial attack and then gets immediately counter-thrown by the Kea. So far, there's a decent back and forth. Usually, you would think that because a character such as Al is not considered to be as high of a pick on the tier rating in the Evil Zone competitive scene, there'd be a little bit more of a discrepancy. But this just shows the level of skill that Shy Guy Vi has with this particular character.
Yes, and that was a good answer to that projectile right there. That move comes out so fast. He's doing it again.
Well, that's the thing is that Keia's hit detection on his pentagram is actually at the edge rather than the center. So even though it moves about the same speed as all the other projectiles, it will contact the person's hitbox a little bit faster than you would normally expect.
All right, goes in the crumple with the throw. Good combo. All right.
Oh,
Oh, interesting choice, but it works.
The pentagram is the KO. All right,
Alrighty.
second match. Ooh, doing the neutral fireballs. You don't actually see a lot of neutrals very often in competitive Evil Zone.
Yeah, I find in my experience it's a very situational thing because everyone has all of these other projectiles that have more utility to them. But like sometimes it's just a good neutral tool, you know, especially early on when you don't have meter. Because if you get the knockdown with it on a hit, you get free meter charge and you're far away.
No, absolutely. And additionally, like you said, all the other projectiles, they're usually single hit, they have knockback, they have stuns. So why would you want to get the neutrals in there? And the answer is just, it's a little bit more damage than even the specials are sometimes if you get all three of the hits.
Oh man, he had an opening there but missed the opportunity for punish. Both players doing really good staying in one line but also just playing very defensively.
Well, just now, Shy Guy Vi was hyper aggressive using that big orb at the very beginning of the rush down there. That actually has 4 hits associated with it, so if you're not comfortable with it, it is going to catch you off guard.
Oh man, missed the punish there.
Yeah. Doing any sort of a rush attack or... Ooh, that looked like it was just barely able to contact.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about with the projectiles of the pentagram versus regulars.
Yep, oh, he's got a stun. Oh, missed the opportunity for a follow-up.
This is still very close, though.
Yep, both players are respecting each character's space very nicely. Oh. Oh, here comes it. Is it going to be killed? Yes, it is.
Nope,
oh, no,
it's
he doesn't
gonna be
go
too
for
close.
a super.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
good answer.
Yeah,
And there it is.
So that's the first of the best of 3 down. Oh.
The zone
Nope,
was too evil, folks. Sorry.
We've been dealing with a couple of bits of characteristic from
Sticking
some of
with
the
the same
equipment here.
characters, this is very typical, you'd see, kind of thing. Once you get to the top 8, when people start throwing things around.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
There you go. So one of the good things about this particular matchup is because there's not a lot of tournament experience for players playing as Al, there's not a lot of meta built up about how do you handle a character such as this. So it's going to catch a lot of the experienced players on the back foot if they haven't specifically tried to grind this matchup against either their friend or their computer.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to go in and just play everybody who's playing Dan Zyver.
The 47,000 Danzivers, the 47,000 Kayas,
And the surprising number of galleys showing up these days.
That is very surprising. And we've also, in bracket practice, a couple of people have been picking up Mai as well.
Interesting.
And a lot of those lesser-known picks coming out of the pockets, I do believe it's because of how hype Evil Zone got from SGDQ.
Oh, absolutely. That was a great showcase.
It's absolutely fantastic.
Now, one thing we see Al doing a lot is just doing these jumping attacks. Now, jumping attacks are really interesting in this game because for the most part,
double grab.
Most part, they are kind of slow and really good for like if you're making hard reads, but they are, if you miss them, it's usually bad news.
And
all right, good stun and follow-up. This should kill.
This will absolutely kill. K is down. We're going into the next match. We've been getting some really interesting plays and adaptations from all of our players that we've been seeing.
Yeah.
Even when I was in the bracket stages, I was seeing a lot of people really trying to improvise against hard matchups they didn't entirely know how to play against.
So Joes are setting for 2 supers right off the bat. That's dangerous.
And then there's the stun into ultimate. Those ultimates are no joke. They'll take about half of your total health off. So this is going to be a very difficult situation to recover from.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the long-range remote grab. This could be close. Barely stays alive with 1 HP.
Oh,
and
another
then
one.
Another remote grab. That's going to be down for Al, but there's still one more. Still every chance for Shy Guy Vi to bring this back.
Absolutely. This match is not over until it's over.
Yep. Throwing out those neutrals very consistently.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to talk about, though, with those neutrals is that if you get a perfect guard against them, they will reflect back, and that is something that not a lot of people have grinded that particular skill set with parries. You can also do something similar with melee actions, too. But that's a little bit of a tight window. It's about 2-ish frames, I believe.
Yeah. You gotta have your defense on point for proper follow-ups on that.
Yep.
Oh,
the
very
light
good answer.
kunai.
We actually haven't seen that move a lot, which is honestly kind of surprising. It's a very good tool.
It's especially good against characters like Kakarine that have projectile destroying effects on like their hoops, or Iodolka with her mist. If you do use that light kunai effectively, it will catch the opponent off guard and it will result in damage.
Kea getting some mileage off these close range throws, gets another super off of that red pentagram. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
that was a close one. That could have almost got him.
Nice. Oh, that
Interesting, right on.
That was a good block. Oh, and then the double mash on
Oh,
the
man.
dragons. This is gonna be a close one. Oh, we
Oh,
got
goes right in. Does not
rush
care
down.
that he's got little health left. He's ready to go
Oh,
in.
the crumple. Oh, there it is. That was
Very
absolutely
close set.
fantastic. Great job. And one thing to note is that we are now at the point in the tournament where these are literally the best. At the point in the tournament where these are literally the best of the best players here at GDQ.
Absolutely.
So no one who loses here is a bad player by any stretch of the imagination. They clawed their way tooth and nail into this particular part
Absolutely.
of the finals.
Also think it's hilarious. You and I are commentating right now because we were in top 8 together.
We were.
Last GDQ.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, DB. Thank you.
So an excellent start to top 8. Some really good play from both players. Really good defense on both ends.
No, absolutely. And one of the things that I like seeing is just that adaptation. Like Joester probably didn't play against a single owl throughout the entire tournament and came in, took what he knew, and then kind of adapted it on the fly, which is like, okay, we know about the orb that has the multi-hits. It's able to destroy projectiles. We know about the slow-moving fireball. We know about the dragons. What does that look like from an individual who's going to be playing this in a more competitive
Exactly.
perspective?
And on that note, shout outs to Shy Guy for, playing a character that is lesser represented.
No, absolutely.
It's always cool to see that kind of thing.
Shy Guy has been practicing that particular character for a while now to kind of make sure that even though it's kind of a B-tier pick, that they're not going to be caught on the back foot.
Exactly. All right, so we got a really good match coming up right now.
All right, we're on
This
winners.
is winner's side. We got some real serious stuff. Everyone's about to get real sweaty, and it's going to be great.
All right, first up we have 4th seed from SGDQ, Dynamo, and we have 1st seed from SGDQ, Caveman.
Both incredibly good players.
So I'm... It's the only way we'll be able to get advantage against you. I'm very interested to see how this particular matchup shakes out because I don't remember if Ty and Caveman came across each other during SGDQ.
I can't remember either.
Yeah.
But I do remember, both players put on an incredible performance at SGDQ. So this is going to be a good match no matter
Absolutely. Ty bringing out his signature Kakarine. Absolutely fantastic.
what. Excellent choice. And then Caveman's going with an arrow. Very nice choice.
I'm kind of interested to see how Caveman's arrow works because usually Caveman opens with Midori, which is one of his comfort picks, and it usually helps sets the cadence for the match to come. If they can't handle Midori, obviously he has to stay as that character and then is able to kind of put additional pressure onto his opponent with that Midori, which is not considered to be a consistent top tier pick either.
So we got some good grabs going on here from the long-range grabs from Kakarine.
I'm very interested in seeing how Ty is going to be using Kakarine's kit against Arrow. Arrow doesn't use a large number of projectiles pretty frequently. What she does have is that laser. Which
That laser is so good.
It's absolutely ridiculous. The standard laser is a sweep up from down to up, which is good for catching people who are trying to just rush down or even use jumping
nice
attacks. Great use of the super there.
Oh,
and again.
not enough.
Nice. But Ty counters immediately with a grab.
Yeah. Ty's playing a pretty aggressive Kakarine, but it's to see, the proper defense go against all these moves and proper punishments for it's also really, telling of how, they play the character.
Absolutely. Oh, and we got another one. I think that one was using more of the invul frames more than anything else.
Yeah, good way to get in safely.
Yep. Most of the supers do provide. invul frames before they actually start their attack animations, and even after sometimes.
All right, first round to tie. This is a pretty interesting match already.
Yep. And that laser sweep that you're seeing there, that's the double mash of the square button that's used here by Errol. Instead of doing the up sweep, it goes across the ground, which is good for catching out people who are still kind of rushing down, but are kind of playing a little bit more defensively. It can catch people off guard, and it is also very good for grabbing individuals who are using sidesteps a lot. Oop, and we got the attack throw coming out of Kakarina, just destroying that projectile there and going into the remote grab. Oop, and the tech out of the throw. Nice job. One of the big things about Kakarine is a lot of her projectiles destroy other projectiles, and especially that hoop. The hoop will destroy that and continue to go forward.
Absolutely.
And the best way to get around that is to actually hit Kakarine herself. But Errol doesn't have the necessary kit to be able to do that. I don't know if the laser sweep going up could hit her and still have an attack box. Oh, and the stun into
Very nice.
ultimate. That's going to be the end of this match.
Yeah, Ty doing some really impressive stuff with those ranged grabs. Managed to land a ton of them.
All right.
All right, so what's the move gonna be here?
I think that we might be seeing a Kea here.
It's like he's thinking about it.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Iadolka.
Excellent. We got the two titans of the game going against each other. I love it.
So Iadolka is considered to be a pretty solid counter against Kakarine. The other one actually being Kea, because those light kunai that we saw previously, those do hit Kakarine straight on the dome and does ignore the projectile destroying properties of that hoop. But already we're seeing some grabs here. Oh,
going for the hula hoop. You love to see it. Oh, there's the get out of jail free card right there.
Yeah, but that's one of the big punishes right there that we saw. If the spam of the hoops go like that, you will be able to do a mass punish using the spinning ball attack from Iadolka.
Yeah, Iadolka has some really good punishing tools for a lot of moves.
Ooh, and the tech on the melee grab. That is an incredibly difficult thing to do. Not only do you have to read that the grab is coming, but you also...
nice stun.
She got
Read the
hit in the
approach.
dome. That is another cool piece of tech that Iadolka does have. Since her stun laser has 2 hits, one that goes forward and one that goes upward, it can be a point where the lower one hits that hoop, but Kakarina gets close enough just barely to be able to get hit straight in the face by that second laser.
Oh, there we go.
That-
Grab into that running attack.
Oh,
Up
and the
attack,
back throws do significantly more damage than standard throws. So this is going to kind of even up the score a little bit more.
Yeah, good start of the round so far from both players.
That's good.
Iadolka using those spacing tools really well. Goes in for a jump to a grab. Very nice.
Oh, and then that's the evil mist of doom from Iadolka. It is the most priority move in the game with one exception. That one exception being the giant orb from Al, the one that they put out there and just holds. That is able to stop Iadolka's mist.
That really says something about the balance of the game, because even the most absurd attack has an answer to it.
And right there, we just saw an interesting interaction. Remote grab against the Iadolka was negated by getting shot by one of those projectiles. You will see that if the entirety of that remote capture is not completed and the person initiating it gets hit by an attack, it does cancel out the throw.
Nice.
Oh, and
back
a
to back.
double. And this one's a longer distance one, so this is going to do a little bit more damage as well.
Yeah, once again, Ty doing some excellent work with those throws. Each player just trying to space each other out.
Oh, and the
interesting.
neutrals?
Right on. We like that.
Love to see the neutrals. We don't see those nearly enough. Oh, this is getting close.
There it is. My favorite move.
The hula hoop spam. This is getting really
good jump.
close.
Whoop.
Oh, that move is so good. I love it.
Oh, we got a capture. This isn't going to kill likely, though. It's going to leave Iadolka on just a little sliver of health.
Yeah, but at that distance, Iadolka is going to have to start playing Kakarine's game.
Yeah.
Oh, good stop right there. Nice.
This is, oh, there it is. That's 2.
Excellent. That's two, yeah.
Yeah.
An excellent set by both players.
GG's to
I'm not going to
Ty,
accept this.
taking
Absolutely.
out Caveman.
Gotta give it to Ty, though. The use of the remote grabs as well as the hula hoops and all that other stuff, just excellent spacing across the board.
Absolutely, and the timing and being able to get those reads in was absolutely on point.
Incredible.
All right, now coming up, it looks like we have the person who actually knocked me out of winner's bracket, which
All
is
right, time to
Jaxler.
remove all commentary bias because of that, all right?
No, absolutely no. Jaxler is an amazing player. Absolutely fantastic. Takes one of considerably the worst character in the entire game, like objectively considered by everyone who has picked up this game, and absolutely rocks face with it.
You know what? That is great. I remember playing Jaxler in SGDQ and taking him out, but he was still loyal to Galley, and I'm happy to see it's still going here.
All of the work that Jaxler puts into this character is absolutely seen and is absolutely amazing.
And then,
Like,
of course, we've got him going up against Kane, who
Kane-
is no stranger to the Evil Zone top 8.
So funnily enough, this is actually like my Fantasy League revenge match now, because this is Jaxler who knocked me out this year, and Kane who knocked me into third place last SGDQ.
This is either way going to be a good match.
Yeah,
Both
no,
players
absolutely.
incredibly good. I played with Kane a few days ago, and
Uh-oh.
if I can say one thing about him, his movement and spacing is incredible.
Fantastic player. Both of them are fantastic players.
Absolutely. They both better because they made it to top 8. So,
Well,
anyways,
we've got a Setsuna into the Galley. I've actually not labbed this particular matchup out myself, so I'm interested to see how this is going to work.
indeed. Setsuna, another pretty popular character. You know,
And
she's fun. She's
Jaxler gets the donut grab. Really difficult to do. You have to be sidestepping in order to catch someone with that, and it has to be within a specific space within the donut. It's not a guaranteed hit, even if they're just partially in there.
All right. Once again, more people using those neutral attacks right from urban distance.
It's very unusual. We've been seeing an increase in those neutrals, and I'm interested in seeing if this is just a way that the meta is progressing, because they come out just a little bit more easily. They deal just a touch more damage. Oh, and we got the stun into the super. That's going to even up the life. Just like that. Sets it up. Oh, and the
wow.
this is going.
Excellent punish right there.
This is going to kill. If this does not kill, I will be absolutely stunned. There we go.
Get set.
All right, so first match going to, or first round going to Kane. We still got way to go. You know, this is still the first match.
I'm very interested in seeing, because Setsuna does a lot of low profiling with some of her projectiles, but Galley, the only thing that he does that she might be able to low profile against is when he does his missiles, because they go over an arc over the individual, and it's actually to the point where more characters other than just Setsuna can low profile underneath that.
Anyway, Galley staying at a good life lead so far. Oh,
Oh.
got a stun. This is
Stun
gonna even
into
things out a
super.
little bit.
This just shows the comfortability that Kane has with this particular character and with the fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
Being able to get that stun, knowing that Kane has the time to be able to run up, get that super off, and just deal a ludicrous amount of damage.
Yeah, having played with him the other day, you know, Kane is very good at spacing himself and using those stuns properly. You know, getting the best possible hit and getting the maximum payoff for it in every instance. Good deflects by there, but an excellent
Ah.
response.
Gets
with the
hit
missiles
in the
right
face
there.
with missiles.
Don't run away.
Oh, and again. So here's an interesting thing, and this is one of the things that when Jaxler and I were doing practice matches throughout the week that we noticed, is that those missiles, if Galley gets hit by a stun and he's loose to those missiles, the other person will take that hit and take some damage, but Galley will be stunned just long enough for the other person to be able to get a remote grab off.
Oh,
And the
interesting. Wake up answer right there.
Oh, and so one of the things that we always advise newer players to do is when you go into a melee combo, you do what's called the jab, jab, grab. And you won't see that as frequently with a player that's of a little bit of higher skill, because you can actually interrupt that grab with a grab of your own, because they have to finish the animation of the second jab before it will recognize that particular grab command and initiate that animation. So that's why you're seeing a lot of those jab jabs. And ooh, that is good super on the Galley, but
Good
going
answer to those
fast.
missiles right there.
Yep.
All right, so first match goes to Kane.
All right, and then Jaxler staying with Galley, going
You gotta
straight
love
in.
the loyalty, stay loyal to Galley.
Yep, well, there's a lot of people who have a significant amount of character loyalty. There is the Galley with Jaxler. We've got several people who one-trick Midori. We have several people who one-trick Danziver. And that just shows that those individuals have a significant amount of skill with that particular character to be able to be confident to not have to switch off during a potentially bad matchup.
Yeah. Lots of side movement coming from both players. Very interesting.
There's definitely a dance that goes into high-level Evil Zone play. You'll see a lot more sidestepping. You'll see a lot more running around, sometimes using jump rather than a jumping attack. Oh, and again, oh, barely. The recovery animation did not complete. They weren't able to get the block off on that.
All he needs is one more good knockdown and it's over, but that still means Galley has a chance to catch up.
Absolutely, and there's been some
making progress right now.
significant hits going on. Oh, but there it is. The stun from Setsuna takes them down. Lots
constant started around projectile war going on here.
As Setsuna, you have so many different ways that you can play her because she can play a long-range pressure game. She can play a rushdown. She can play a very patient reaction.
She just has a very well-rounded tool set.
Absolutely. I kind of, when I'm talking to people who don't know a lot about Evil Zone and have to put it in other fighting game terms, I liken her kind of to like a Kai Kisuke where he can play a long-range game, he can play a rushdown, he can play a control game.
Yeah. They both have a sword too.
And they both have a sword. Hers is not lightning though. She's just possessed by multiple spirits. And
I mean, that's still pretty cool.
Very cool. I was about to say this probably won't kill, but this is getting close.
Yes.
Oh, and the backhand. Oh, and we got an ultimate. So, fun fact about that ultimate, it has some dead boxes in it, like right there. That was not a block that Setsuna did to avoid getting damaged. She was actually in the dead zone of that particular attack.
Yep. All right, now
there it is.
Knockdown. Excellent play by both players, though.
Fantastic.
Special compliments to Jaxler with his constant pacing and spacing going on towards the end of that round.
Jaxler is a consummate professional when it comes to the Galley game, and it just absolutely shows in the level of skill and just being unflappable during that particular match.
Indeed. This has been fun. I unfortunately have to step away for now because I have to go take care of some stuff in the GDQ room, but I will be back later.
Pleasure having you on commentary, Rip
Absolutely.
Chip. Thank you very much. All right, we have the next matches coming up in just a second. So next match is going to be Caveman against Joester in the losers semis.
Whose phone is this? Who left their phone up here?
Ooh.
Jax.
Oh, am I back up?
Phone?
Oh, that's me. That's not me. That's me.
I was doing empty pockets. You might want to use your own controller, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you know they're serious, ladies and gentlemen. They're busting out their own controllers.
Oh yeah, you're using the yeah, controller. I'm mixing up myself. You don't even know it. I'm trying to grab and help stun.
Yeah. So mostly just the kind of play. The more I play you, the better I play against you.
This is going to be a very exciting match against Joester versus Caveman. Joester, give me the air quotes, of very exciting. It's always fantastic to see the organizers of the tournament going against each other because they have more hours put into this game than most of the other competitors, like probably even combined. Even those who have been practicing during the off-season between SGDQ and now, they have put in significantly more. This is 10 years of tournaments that they have been putting on, and the skill that they're putting on display is absolutely fantastic. And here we're seeing Joester's Kea into the signature Caveman Midori that we talked about previously, moving into the long-range remote grab almost immediately to respond against those neutrals. We are seeing a crumple immediately after, but misses the follow-up stun. Then Kea is able to use that red pentagram. The red pentagram is capable of giving a special meter bar just immediately upon contact if it hits. So we're going to have to wait to see what it is that Joester's going to be doing with that. This is going to be a very interesting pacing game here. And then the dive kick from Midori getting blocked into an immediate grab. Good response coming in to make sure that the pressure continues to be mounted against this Kea. And a quick sidestep into the light kunai as the finisher for that combo. But the Midori not being deterred, immediately going in for that close range throw. But now we have a pentagram coming out. This is one of Joester's signatures, going into that pentagram to cause a lot of confusion and a lot of counter pressure. Because it does have that edge hit detection instead of center hit detection, it makes it a lot easier for Joester to get a little bit more pressure when in a projectile match. Going into that stun follow up with that super, this is again a hallmark that you see of these higher end players being able to capitalize on that particular stun into super combination. It really is what sets apart the top end players from the rest of us. It's something that a lot of us have been trying to practice on to help emulate those individuals who have this level of skill. Match is currently back to being roughly even here. We've got Midori and Kea trading blows back and forth, and then another pentagram. Again, because of that hit detection being on the side, it is an absolute pressure maker, and it just kind of puts the other player on edge, thinking that they're going to get their projectile off only to be hit at the last second. And this is a very interesting matchup considering Midori is a character who can play from range but does like being a little bit more close to her particular opponents. That being said though, Midori is being piloted by Caveman, one of the most premier players of this game here at GDQ. And he is absolutely fantastic at switching up his playstyle on the fly. But once again, we got the stun into the super, so that's going to take this particular match down. So first match to Joester.
But it's you.
And we're getting a character change. That's absolutely to be expected. Oh, we have a gentleman on gentleman match. The two most dapper fighters to ever grace Evil Zone. The Twin Kea matchup. I'm interested to see which one's going to be more successful with their particular setup. I actually did have a conversation with Caveman earlier. What happens when your opponent picks Kea? What do you do in that particular instance? What's a good counter pick? And Caveman looked me straight in the eye and said, just play Kea and be better. So we're going to see who's going to be the better Kea here. And right now, there is a lot of damage going on to Joester's particular Kea. But getting a quick pentagram to apply some counter pressure into the crumple grab. That crumple is due to getting a counter hit against someone who has an attack animation initiated. If you see that crumple, go in for a grab as soon as possible. It's not going to last long before they fall on the ground. You cannot do anything other than maybe a quick hit to capitalize on that after that point. The gaps kind of get narrower here, though. We're seeing more of those light kunai. Absolutely fantastic zoning tool, and not something that we have seen significantly during this tournament, but we are seeing it from these players who have an incredible acumen for these characters. Joester going down in this particular set, so we are on to round 2, and we get a stun into a red pentagram. Both players now have a super bar, so we're going to see very likely when someone gets a stun, that's going to go straight into the Kea super. How they're going to make that happen, it's going to be... that is an interesting interaction. That was the stun projectile that was thrown out there, but there was a rebound on it because the character was in the middle of a... was that a raw super? That looked like a raw super. That was fantastic. Getting that catch and dealing significant damage. But now, Joester is currently without a super meter, and Caveman is rushing down, getting some quick grabs to get that life total back together, and then there's another stun into grab, and a vault over, followed by a pentagram, and that's going to even this particular match out. We're now at the third fight of this particular match. We've got an opener here with more pentagrams and more light kunai. Absolutely fantastic zoning and spacing tools. You are seeing a lot of fancy footwork here, just trying to mitigate the advantages that the opponents could have against each other. You're seeing a lot of grabs attempted, but none hitting, and that has to do with recognizing what your opponent is trying to achieve in their particular game plan. If you anticipate that someone is going to be doing one of those ranged grabs, any movement that gets a foot outside of that circle will likely negate that particular grab. Same goes for the donuts. If you do not have full body presence within a zone of that donut, you will not be hit. And we've got Caveman currently down on health right now, looks like. Oh, but we got another red pentagram getting another super bar there. That's 2 super bars for Caveman's Kea. And the stun into super, this might not kill, but it's gonna bring it close to death. Oh, and the backflip into the pentagram catch. That was a nice move right there. It's gonna be a nail. Oh, and there's the pentagram. That's going to be 1-1. Caveman's gonna have to stay as Kea now, so it's up to Joester if he is going to do a character swap. Seeing the gears run. Oh, and there we go. We got another Kea on Kea. So this is for all the marbles determining which Kea is the best Kea of the Evil Zone SGDQ 2025 or AGDQ 2025 tournament. Already wanting to fast forward to July so that way I can jump back in this, but we're still in the present and not in the future. Caveman providing significant pressure, and there you see the light kunai destroying that pentagram. That is the projectile destroying properties that you are seeing that we talked about previously. Absolutely fantastic tool if you know how to use it. And right there, the one that sweeps in the wider arc rather than going in the line, that is an amazing zoning tool. It keeps people from getting too close to you. If you are within that range to be hit by those, you are very likely to be grabbed instead of seeing that particular arc light kunai attack. Getting very even on the health again. Who's gonna take this? Oh, and there is a stun into a grab. Joester a breath away from death, and there it is, the backdash fireball taking him down. That particular version of the light kunai, it's very contentious. Oh, and the donut grab. You don't see one of those very often. Usually someone will stop their movement just at the right second so that way they don't get caught within its arc. But there you were able to get the full use of it. No additional damage on that though. You just get that particular throw. But that light kunai that you saw that was taking out those pentagrams, you don't get to see the one going straight in a line very often because that does have a very large animation time. It is very easy to sidestep and then do an immediate punish, and it does open someone up to being remote grabbed. And a lot. Oh, we got the jab stun into ultimate from Caveman. This shouldn't kill. Oh, it barely. That must have been just at the last little tick of health there. And there we have it. Caveman is back into it. Congratulations. And congratulations again to Joester for being an absolutely fantastic player. You did amazing. And now we have Jaxler and Dragon Blitz. I wonder who we're going to be seeing for this particular match. As the players get set up, once again, we would like to remind you that AGDQ benefits the Prevent Cancer Foundation. If you are watching this particular event, please remember to donate to your local PCF area that you can donate into. GamesDoneQuick.gg/donate. Good enough. Go to gdq.gg/donate to donate to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. It won't be up, but that doesn't mean you still can't donate during the next GDQ, which will very likely be benefiting Doctors Without Borders, if I remember correctly, for SGDQ. All right, not surprising, we see a Galley, and we have a Kakarine from Dragon Blitz this time. This is a very interesting matchup. Kakarine can be a bit oppressive, but Galley does have a couple of cute things that he can do against the Kakarine. As we mentioned previously, if Kakarine starts using those hoops, if you manage to hit her instead of the hoop, that will cause her to take damage and negate that particular hoop. And already the blows are coming out. Oh, and we had a stun, but wasn't able to capitalize while the stun was active, but we did end up still seeing a melee grab. Those melee grabs very difficult to be able to get out of, so it's something to consider if you pick up Evil Zone. Find any and every way that you can to pick up those melee grabs. Lot of playing footsie here, and not surprising because Galley is going to be on the back foot for a lot of this interaction with Kakarine. Again, not that he doesn't have tools like those missiles, and again, more missiles in the face for Kakarine. But this is going to get close there. We got the reflect. And then the up strike to take out the Kakarine. And into an immediate grab from Dragon Blitz into this Galley, starting this match off with a little bit of a bang. And a lot of movement. We were expecting a lot of movement from these top tier players, and we are not being disappointed. Immediate attack grab as soon as the guards drop, though. That attack grab from Kakarine is a 360-degree attack box that goes immediately into a grab animation. It is an absolutely fantastic tool to use against someone who is trying to do a large amount of flanking. But we are seeing Galley start to provide additional pressure, but gets immediately grabbed right after by Dragon Blitz. Those neutrals doing a large amount of work for Galley and allowing just enough pressure to be set up so that way they go into that grab. A lot of sidestep attacks too. Galley's sidestep attacks are not to be trifled with. You will see them come out really quickly, and it does put people a little bit on the back foot. And we got a stun into the super. We get the Kakarine Kiss of Death, taking this back to an even playing field once again. Jab, jab, grab coming out from Jaxler. We talked about that previously. It's not something we usually see from high-end players, but that being said, though, it has shown to be effective when a high-end player that is recognized as a good individual in the Evil Zone community uses a jab, jab, grab against another high-end player in the community. It causes this bit of a mind game. Will they, won't they? Should I use that grab counter? Should I try to interrupt it? But Galley coming out here swinging. Jaxler doing significant damage to Dragon Blitz for this match. Getting on the last breath here. Dragon Blitz has a large amount of ground to make up. And that is an unfortunate behavior of Evil Zone. The game itself does not always correct the orientation of the character and will sometimes cause you to use attacks in a direction that you are facing that is completely different from where your opponent is. Once again, we have a lot of those sidestep attacks from Galley coming out really fast. It's also causing Kakarine from not being able to be consistent with the grabs. We're seeing those attempts being made and then completely missing. We are getting a good backdrop from Kakarine there. Absolutely fantastic throw. Immediately shored up that difference in HP and allowed Kakarine to take a quick advantage immediately into another stun and grab, which is going to further widen that gulf between the Galley's HP and Kakarine's HP. It just shows that Dragon Blitz is not deterred by taking that first loss against Jaxler's Galley and is doing everything that he can do to continue to put that pressure onto Jaxler and continue. Oh, we got the instant stun. Kakarine has a very interesting piece of her kit where she can come up, give the person a little love tap, and get stunned immediately. It is one of her close range options that is very devastating. And the hula hoop spam takes Galley out in this first round. Oh, and immediately we got a remote grab. Absolutely fantastic start for Galley. Jaxler anticipating the movements of DBs is Kakarine and doing the best that he can to get that pressure and continuing to pile it on with multiple hits, multiple grabs, and then you're seeing sidestep upon sidestep from both of the competitors, causing them to miss grab after grab, but Jaxler getting that grab at the last second, and you're seeing that again, a sidestep after a jab grab combo, causing another sidestep which misses that grab into another grab. You're seeing a lot of counter movement happening here, making it to where the individual players have to micromanage their placement within the area to just be able to land even those basic hits. Oh, and we had a super that was whiffed by the jump of Kakarine. Whenever you see her make that teleporting move, that is her using her basic jump. It is very disorientating for most players, and we've got the stun into the Kiss of Death once again. And there we go. We are now at 1-all. This next one is going to be the one to decide it. Unsurprising, Jaxler staying as Gally, and DB is having to stay as Kakarine for this last match because he was the winner of the last round. Here we go. Lots of grabs, lots of just immediate damage coming out of Jaxler, getting grab after grab. Counter grabbing immediately after those jump attacks that we're seeing. Those jump attacks, like Ripchip was saying previously, are very high risk, high reward. They can do a significant amount of damage if they are hit through a hard read, but otherwise they leave you open to significant damage in the form of a character counter grabbing, or even potentially doing a quick maneuver around the individual to get a back grab, which would lead to even more damage. DB trying to get that attack grab off, but Gally is having none of it. And oop, if that last hit of that neutral combo would have hit, that would have been a knockout, but we got a backhand from that sidestep attack that did the last little bit to Kakarine. But Dragon Blitz not deterred, immediately going in for that back grab and dealing great amounts of damage straight away. Gally coming in, hitting more of those grabs, but Dragon Blitz is just piling on the pressure. Stun, grab. We are seeing absolute high-level gameplay from both of these competitors here, and it is amazing to watch this particular set. The movement, the microing of where you have to be, the use of jumps from Kakarine, the use of zoning techniques from Gally, like you're seeing. Oh, and we got a remote grab. Those blind remote grabs can be very difficult unless you get a solid read to make sure they are in the middle. But this is something you do see occasionally. If one of those remote grabs do not work, the other competitor might use that opportunity in that break of tempo to force them to use and be hit by their own remote grab. We are seeing a lot of back and forth projectile usage here. Oh, and a lot of, the bamboozling from all of the jumps into the Kiss of Death once again after getting a stun. That is the power of Kakarine's jump. The not being entirely sure where she's going to show up can lead to some very interesting maneuvers, such as that particular stun into super. We're also seeing immediately Jaxler go into that neutral at the start of the match to start piling on the damage and the pressure. I wonder if we're going to be seeing more of that jump tech that we've been seeing from Dragon Blitz up to this point in time. Looks like we are. We're getting a lot, but it looks like Jaxler's starting to anticipate it, trying to get those grabs. Dragon Blitz is not careful. They could open themselves up to getting back grab because Kakarine can absolutely get dunked on from behind by that Gally. And if you see Gally's back grab, you will understand why I say that. Damage continuing to be piled on by Gally. We saw a lot of the sidestep attacks. We're seeing a lot of, the instant stun into the attack grab. Dragon Blitz doing everything that he can to get that HP discrepancy back to be as close to even as possible, so that way they can make that comeback. The instant stun push into being blocked. Oh no! This is probably going to do it. There it is, just barely. Congratulations to Dragon Blitz. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, Jaxler, you are an absolute Gally god. Thank you so much for representing your character and being an absolute Giga Chad at Evil Zone. Not very many people could take what is widely considered to be the worst individual character in all of the game, and it's not the worst character. Gally is just a very hard character to master. It is a bit of a meme in the community, though. So, all right.
Libra.
Welcome back.
What's up? I'm back. Catch my run tomorrow. Anyways, what'd I miss? Anything exciting other than the tail end of that match that I just came into?
Absolute legendary match between Joester and Caveman.
Oh man,
That
that's
was
a good one.
It was Kea on Kea action, and in the end, Caveman just was able to barely eke it out.
Nice. So we got a classic match going on right now.
We've seen a lot of this particular matchup in the past, haven't we?
I have seen too much of this matchup in the past.
Yes. Both of these players can take literally anything out of their back pocket.
This matchup is literally Evil Zone for the PS1 versus Evil Zone for the PS1. Both players have a
Are we gonna
vast
have a
amount of
lie-off?
knowledge for both characters.
We're having a lie-off. We talked about this, how like no one uses lie, and that more and more people have been picking up lie recently. And this is going to be a masterclass in who can be the bigger edgelord. Oh, so, fun fact about that particular move that just was done by the blonde lie. It is incredibly quick. It has deceptively long range. You do not, under any circumstance, want to use that particular move as the anti-sidestep variant. It comes out super slow, but the standard variant that's just a quick poke, you blink and it's already in action.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about this character, so seeing both of them fight each other is an interesting, eye-opening experience.
No, absolutely. I was able to get some practice against this particular matchup myself against Shy Guy. This was one of his picks that he was playing with other than just Al.
Excellent.
So I do know a fair bit about this particular matchup.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but my money's on live for this matchup. Anyways.
That seems like a safe bet.
We've got blonde and blue lives. So we got Yugi versus, what's that one guy, Bucker or whatever his name was in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, the bug kid?
Yeah, no, the other Millennium guy, the one who's nice and becomes evil.
Oh, that one.
I feel like that's everyone in Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyways, this is a good match so far. Each player is utilizing the space on their tools very well, it seems.
And as expected, that super quick thrust that we see, we are seeing that get more purchase in this particular matchup than you would see a lot of their other kits, just because of how fast it comes out. If you are not ready on that block almost immediately, you will be hit by that, and it is going to cause you significant damage.
Indeed. These are some excellent throws this character has. I love this.
What I'm more interested in, rather like this match is very interesting. What I want to know more, though, is what's the next match going to look like? Because whoever wins this has to stay by into whatever the next person picks.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's right.
And there is a lot of picks that are very strong against lie. The adaptability of the players is going to be on display in the next match. And we are going to...
Very nice combo right there.
Ending this match the exact same way that we saw the last one ended, with the super from Lie.
Alright, so they're neck and neck right now, you know, one match each, or one round each. This is going to be an interesting match.
We've got the blonde Dragon Blitz and the cyan Caveman. That's how you're going to be able to tell them apart.
Going with a very specific shade of blue, I like that, cyan.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that's what that particular
That's what we're going
with.
Anyways, knockdown for meter, we love to see it.
Knockdown into thrust, into knockdown, into thrust, into stun, and the thrust is actually projectile destroy.
Oh, missed that dash attack and gets a back throw from that.
But this is still a very, very tight match, which we would expect from these two particular players.
Of course. These two players who have definitely played this game at least one time.
Definitely one time that we can say exists on YouTube somewhere, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, and the slow-moving projectile making them think that they weren't going to be able to make it, but it does get there barely at the end, just before that remote grab happened.
Just barely missed the opportunity for that stun right there.
It is still any. Oh, that's going to be it. All right. So first goes to Caveman.
Does it hurt?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I forgot whose lie was lie for a second, or whose lie for a second, so...
All right,
All right,
so
what's gonna go on? We got a character select change coming from Dragon Blitz. It looks like.
You have good
what is
eyes.
DB gonna bring out? Is it gonna be the Setsuna? Is it gonna be the
Is
Galley?
it gonna be Galley?
Is DB going to rep the Galley? DB is repping the Galley.
Once again, cementing the new era for Galley.
Listen to that crowd go nuts. I blame Jaxler in all of the best ways for this.
Absolutely. Shout out to Jaxler and all the emerging Galley players over the past year or so.
Hey, we saw an abundance of Kea players after SGDQ 2024. We are now going to probably see a new
I
Galley.
mean, I started playing with Kea a little bit after SGDQ, so anyways.
And even after all this time we've been talking, they are immediately trading blows, and it is significantly even.
Yeah, I feel like there is, it feels like there's just a little bit more aggression this round than the past couple ones that we've seen.
Well, these two players absolutely know this game inside and out. They are not afraid to just pile on the pressure, especially against each other. They know how each other plays. And they also understand that if they are not on their A game, the other person is going to capitalize on that.
All right, so that's one round for Caveman right there. But Galley has not given up.
Oh, an immediate
Interesting trade.
stun
I like it.
into knockup, and that is definitely a trade that went in Dragon Blitz's favor.
Absolutely.
We're gonna see the run attack coming up from Dragon Blitz, but then gets immediately pressured back by Caveman into a stun. But more stuns. That's a very interesting interaction here. It's not something you see very often from two characters where the stuns, one goes low, one goes high. They usually stay on the same plane as each other, so you could end up seeing a lot of those instances where the stuns will meet the other player even though they're fired at the exact same time. Oh, and another mid attack that we don't see very often.
Oh,
Knock up
win-win
into
right
dash
for that,
attack.
bro. I love it.
More neutrals. Oop, the counter of the neutrals with a potential remote
Oh,
grab. But
good
then a
stun in the super. We love to see it.
Here we go. The ultimate volley from Galley. There we go. Lai is down. This is 1-1 for this particular match now. Who is going to come out on top? We got an immediate poke from the Lai.
Yep. So shout out to Dragon Blitz for the really good use of these missiles, though, from the long range. Definitely is playing spacing with Galley really well.
One of the things that Lai kind of struggles with is dealing with a lot of sidestepping and seeing the Galley using a lot of straightforward attacks and still connecting with the Lai. That shows that Dragon Blitz has a lot of comfortability with this particular fight, with this matchup, and being able to continue to lay that pressure, even though you would normally think someone would be using a lot of sidestep tech against the Lai.
So good stun against those missiles right there.
Barely alive. This could be the end.
It's not over yet. Don't give up on Galley just yet.
Nope. If we've seen anything, we have seen amazing play from all of the Galley players during this particular tournament.
Goes right in for the classic run-up grab.
There it is. Congratulations
The aggression
to
you are
Caveman.
never ready for.
Absolutely fantastic gameplay. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for
Also,
the hot
shout outs to the commentary thing saying that my name is Chip Rip. What's up, everybody?
Shout out Chip Rip.
At least the underscore's there. Anyways.
They got it right the first time.
You know what? You're right. You didn't mess that up.
Shout
I
out
appreciate
to Tech.
it.
We love all of our Tech homies, and that's not just for the tournament setup.
Absolutely.
That
Thank
is
you.
also for the entirety of AGDQ 2025. This would not happen without Tech. Everyone, please give a quick round of applause to our Tech team.
You know what's funny? I'm wearing my Smash the Record jersey, which has that.
All right, next up we have Ty versus Kane.
Don't let me go.
This is going to be a best of 5 match.
This is where things are going to start getting real.
We're going to see a lot of absolute madness in this particular matchup. We have a Setsuna versus a Kakarine, and Setsuna is widely considered to be one of the few characters that can stand up to almost anyone. We're going to probably see a fair bit of poop coming out of Kakarine on this one. There are
Yes,
some
especially if
projectiles.
Setsuna starts doing the projectile game so frequently. That's going to be the instant answer right there.
The funny thing is, that particular stun technique from Setsuna, because the bird arcs upwards, it could actually end up hitting the Kakarine and completely missing the hoop. So that is something to be on the lookout for. That sword, though, which allows Setsuna to low profile a lot of things, not going to be as powerful in this particular matchup. Oh, we got a stun into... Oh,
just barely missed that.
Barely. That just shows the mash game is on point from Kane. Oh, and we got a crumple into a grab. This might not kill.
It's a very neck-and-neck match right now.
Oh, and the immediate response after the hoop with the stun.
Go!
Great first round from both players so far.
Oh, and the immediate tech from the melee grab, doing a jab grab. Again, something you don't see very often from players of this caliber, but it's absolutely...
Sometimes it's the old technique in the book that you just gotta throw out every now and then.
So many high-end players just assume the other person is not going to go for the jab grab and instead go immediately into a block instead of trying to counter grab, and that's what leads to those trade-offs going in the jab grabber's favor.
Yeah, so Setsuna's doing some really good stuff here using these tools from a range to try and counter those, remote grabs, but unfortunately that time was just a little too short before he got hit.
Once again, we are seeing a lot of neutrals coming out from both players, as showing how confident and comfortable they are with just using a very, very light poke game to try to feel out the other player and then try to press for an advantage when it shows up. Oh, and
very nice stun right there.
Very good turnaround on that.
Go!
It's now 1-all once again for this first in the best of 5. Oh, we got a tech out from the remote grab into a sword grab. That is an attack grab action. Ooh! Both players using their remote grabs at almost the exact same time. Setsuna just barely came out first, though. Oh, the double hit on the hoop spam. You don't get to see that very often. Usually when someone uses the hoop spam, it's usually a one and done, but that second hit,
yeah,
that
that's
was
what I like to,
unexpected.
as I've said before, it's Kakarine's get out of jail free card.
It significantly is, and there's a lot of times in which Kakarine will actually move behind someone while using that ability, and they think that they are free to punish immediately after running, and they get tagged by an Eric hoop.
Now, Kakarine's turn isn't over until Kakarine decides it's over.
Right, and then we got the knock-up hit into an immediate melee grab.
It's a really nice movement back and forth going on here from Ty with the
Oh,
Kakarine.
we got the
excellent.
zip around as well. That is one of those techniques where if you grab and press forward at the same time when you're super close to one of your opponents, you will zip around to the backside of them and they will be able to potentially get a grab on you that you weren't expecting.
I can't believe that one just hit. Welcome to the zone, everybody.
Evil Zone is a programmed game of some kind, and we will see some very interesting behavior from it, likely throughout the rest of this best of 5. Congrats to Ty for taking the first of this. And now we're seeing the signature Kane pick in Errol.
All right, so we got the first character switch. Reminder, this is a best of 5, so every decision counts.
Oh, and we got, that was an interesting interaction. That stun from Errol was loose after Errol was in the process of getting hit by that Kakarine stun. Normally they would have canceled each other out, but we see them pass by each other, and both of them got stunned, keeping this a very close game.
Both players trying to use their appropriate spacing tools really very effectively. Nice stun there. Gonna go for a throw.
One thing to note.
Guaranteed damage.
One thing to note is that Ty does have experience with this particular matchup because Caveman did use Errol in their first set, but Kane's Errol is significantly different than Caveman's Errol, so it's going to be, can the adaptation... Oh, we got the raw super! And this might be it for this one. Oh, maybe, no.
Oh,
yeah,
just
barely.
enough.
Barely.
Go!
classic is it gonna kill moment right there.
The HP values in this game are very interesting because you can only kill a player if a certain attack connects at a certain HP value. So you're left guessing whether or not they're going to be left at 1 HP if you have a significant amount of HP remaining.
Yeah, and sometimes you're just sitting wondering, you know, is this actually gonna be enough? And then boom, there you go. It's over.
Oop, and we got another stun from the arrow.
Yep.
No super to be able to follow that up with, but instead we do get a melee grab. That is something you will see high-end players do. They will go stun into run up into grab if they have the opportunity to. Otherwise, they will throw out that super if it is at their disposal. And already,
both players getting some mileage out of their stun moves. An excellent sidestep into laser right there to punish that stun.
But here we are at the end of the second match in this best of 5, and Kane has evened the score with his arrow.
I thought I'd never lose.
Yeah, both players doing a really good job spacing themselves out, using the right tools in the right ranges.
So now it's interesting. Oh, we have a character change coming out from Tai. Tai is very well known as a Kakarine player, but now we see the Iadolka coming out.
That's what we like to see. That's my wife right there, Ihadoka.
This is a level of adaptation that I was talking about previously, where we sometimes will see an individual who is known for a particular pick going into a new...
Oh, hold on, guys, real quick. There's a health difference on player 2.
No, you're at 90. Ty's at 90.
Ty, you're at 90% health. You're at 90% health.
There you go.
Crisis averted. Anyways.
And we are now in the evil zone itself. We are good to go.
Yeah, so fun fact, when I first tried to learn Evil Zone, my first pick was Kakarine, because I went to Dragon Blitz and said, who's the most annoying character in this game? And then, of course, when I entered my first tournament, I switched to Iadolka, and it was the rest is history. So I respect this character choice quite a bit.
This is one of those picks where if you know that someone is new, a lot of experienced players who know how to play Iadolka will pick her because she is an unlockable character. New players might not necessarily have had access to her if they've, say, picked up a copy of the game themselves, haven't done a lot of unlocking. She does have an unlock condition that is not readily apparent if you don't go to GameFAQs or other similar websites, so it can catch new players off guard when they are facing against this character they've never seen before.
Oh, absolutely, and it's a heck of a character to go against because Ihadoka is a very, very powerful character. Great tool set across the board.
She has the balls, which destroy projectiles and can even fly out around from her. She has the Mist of Doom, which is absolutely the most annihilating thing in the entire game. It will pass through almost anything and keep going. We have the 2 lasers for her forward stun, but just like that, Kane not being bothered whatsoever by seeing this Iadolka and just zeroing Tai out in that first match there.
Yes, excellent start from both players.
And then immediately, Tai also not being deterred, going in, starting the aggression, getting that throw, and then immediately punishing with yet another stun into another throw. Into another stun, into another throw. This is what we would expect from players of this caliber, finding any and all advantage and trying to press it as much as possible. And a remote grab on top of it.
Not yet.
All right.
Evened this back up. Here we go.
Go.
Oh, excellent jump right there.
That was a fantastic read there. The remote grab being punished by that jumping attack.
Absolutely. And Ihadoka as a character with her tool set, if you can make the right reads, it hits really nicely for a lot of situations. Especially with the balls, with the jump, with the Mist of Doom.
Everything is absolutely oppressive from Iadolka, and that particular jump attack, it is the only one of its kind in the entire game where she jumps up and then swoops down. It is actually able to be used to get a significant amount of distance from your opponent on the fly, quite literally, to be able to kind of put them off their game just a little bit. They're not expecting you to suddenly be behind them, and if they are not prepared for it, they will have significant issues from that Iadolka.
On the fly, really, man.
I
love it.
I have to rep the pun lovers.
Absolutely. All right, so that was a really solid round right there. Looks like this one's going to go to Tai. That's 2 out of That's
Two-
two so far.
2-1. We're
2-1.
going into match 4. This time, Ty has to stay as Iodoka, and I'm interested to see what Kane's going to pull out because Kane does love his
After all,
arrow pick,
I'm
but Kane
yours.
can play more or less any character. Once again, he is one of the premier players of Evil
yes.
Zone.
Looks like he's going back to Setsuna. Very excellent choice.
I
right
don't
there.
dislike this choice because that low-profile sword that we were talking about, it can, under certain circumstances, get under those orbs and lead to a very awkward situation for the Iodoka.
The nice thing about Setsuna here is, as you can see, very far apart, still hit that stun, but still managed to get that sword in right afterwards because it travels so quickly.
Oh, but Ty answering back immediately with more stuns, just getting those throws in wherever they can. And a crumple on top of it. Once again, if you get a crumple, immediately go into whatever it is that you're doing into a grab. It is going to be free damage and a free amount of significant damage. We're seeing Kane here clawing back with a stun and a sword throw. Going in for the
Interesting.
super after the recovery completed.
That almost didn't work.
It's now neck and oh, we saw the raw super. Oh, but an immediate punish from the stun bird.
Go!
And
All right.
opening.
Oh,
Oh,
just
didn't
played a
follow
little
up
bit
the
too
stun.
much there.
Oh, but getting another stun immediately into following up with the sword once more.
Yeah, Kane's sitting there saying, I meant that. Well, that was one time only, not again.
This is looking like a really spicy match right now.
You're truly in the zone.
Yep. I mean, literally, they are in the Evil Zone, Iodoka stage that only shows up when you fight the last boss. And she is being represented by her fight arena right now.
Yes, and Ty is definitely doing a good job demonstrating the role of a final boss right now. That's not going to stop this. Some incredibly good spacing here. Good use of the Mystic Doom right there.
Oh, and we see the ranged grab whiff into a successful range grab from the opponent. This is going to be significant damage, but now Kane has that super gem. We might see a stun into, oh, and just as I was about to say it, we
Well,
get,
for what it's worth, we did get a stun into super.
we did get a stun into super. This might kill. There it is.
Alrighty.
Get
So it's 1-1 for this particular set as well. If
Yes, if Ty wins this, that's, you know, match point for this one.
we will not see a 5th one if Ty does win. So Kane is fighting for his tournament life right now. Oh, barely getting in the melee throw. But gets, ooh, the
good
tech
tech right
out
there.
from the remote throw on top of it. Kane is not going quietly into
Oh,
that knife.
excellent remote throw in countering those orbs right there.
That is the absolute perfect move to counter the Iodoka orbs if you see the orbs. And if you are not going to be hit by them, you use that remote grab and you will be able to deal significant damage immediately.
Excellent sword right there. This is a very close match.
I wonder if Kane chose this Setsuna pick not necessarily for this particular match, but for the round 5. Because Kane is very comfortable with that Setsuna, and it might be the best pick for him in that whole 5th game.
Very likely. Either way, he's locked and loaded, ready to go.
This is going to deal some significant damage, but Kane's still going to have a pretty decent buffer of health there, and another super gem on top of it. Oh, we saw the charge super, something we haven't seen a whole lot of, but there it is. We are going to Game 5, everyone.
Game 5, everybody. This is
This is a nail biter. We are seeing absolute high-level play from all of our Evil Zone players, and we are going the distance.
Yes.
And
Alrighty.
unsurprising, it's Setsuna versus Kakarine. The pick that
We're back to where we started.
the pick that Ty is known for, that Kakarine. And this is coming full circle. We are hoping to see an absolute slugfest here. It is, we are
So far, it looks like Kakarine is going for some very aggressive play even from that distance, but still early on. We'll see what happens.
That being said, with all of that aggressive play, it was only until just a few moments ago that Ty was able to land those couple of few hits on the Setsuna. Kane not having any of it, just laying on very calculated, very deliberate stuns. But Ty coming through and getting that donut grab, that is absolutely fantastic. Those, like I said, they're very hard to hit because of how perfect the positioning needs to be for a player to hit those. Oh,
And
and
he's got those too.
yep. Breath
All right.
away from death. And we get a stun into super. This
This
is
is gonna even things out real nicely.
It's going to be a large amount of damage. Setsuna still has a little bit of buffer HP, so it's not. Oh, and immediate into Stunbird.
Absolutely excellent answer there.
Go!
Alrighty.
There's going to be a lot more calculated risk here from Ty, I believe, because this is now going to match point for Kane if Ty gets knocked out once more. We are going to probably see a bit more of that calculated aggression rather than just full-on pressure.
Absolutely.
And going for those safety. Ooh, the hoops into the grab.
Always got to respect the hoops. They're just so dangerous.
That was an amazing attack grab there from the Kakarine. Oh, this is what I was talking about. This is the calculated aggression. Every move that is being made is 100% deliberate. It is, you're making
excellent
the
tech
reads.
to the stun. This is great.
You're making the reads. You are doing the work. You are making sure your opponent is on the back foot as much as possible. And there it is. Last round of the last match. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, this has been an absolute best of 5. I can't wait to see the rest of the matches that we have going on coming forward, because we do have losers finals, and then we have the grand finals that will be showing
Yes,
up
this
after.
is winners finals, but this is far from over. We still got plenty of really good Evil Zone coming up.
We are all waiting. Oh!
Both players had an idea.
This is going to deal great damage to Kakarine, leveling that playing field just a little bit more. That is, if you make the wrong read, if you're expecting your opponent to do that sidestep.
I was worried about that for a second. I thought that wasn't going to come out in time.
Yeah. This is, we're seeing answer versus answer into back grab.
Is that going to be it?
It's going to be close.
Oh, man.
Oh,
the next interaction counts for everything. They got to make sure that they...
Any throw will... Oh, there it is.
And a classic.
To Ty.
Classic answer from Kakarine. What a good set so far. That was winners finals.
That was winners finals. Congratulations to
Ty
Ty
is
for
moving on to grand finals. And Kane is not done yet.
Kane does not get a reprieve.
Going from one gauntlet match to the next one. Alrighty, have fun.
I'll be right back.
Once again, this is the tail end of the top 8 right here. We're going on to some really, really good stuff right here. We got Kane and Caveman next. 2 legends in the Evil Zone scene. 2 of the headmasters of the PlayStation Nation.
Let me get in here.
All right, sounds good. What's up, Dragon Blitz? How you doing?
You know, it's Evil Zone, man. It's Evil Zone.
Evil Zone. I
love this game. It is awesome to see a brand new competitor to winner side of grand finals. Not brand new, but the first time Dynamo has made it to grand finals, and goes to show that this game is still evolving.
Yeah.
The meta is still changing.
Wood.
Freaking Galley is scary now. I don't like that.
Metal.
I really don't like that.
Just so much untapped potential. Anyways, looks like we're going into Setsuna and Kea.
Yep, the somewhat normal people. They don't have too much going on.
Probably like the most normal looking characters in the roster.
Like outside of the sword and the ghost that's flying around, this could just be a normal street fight, you know?
This is just another anime from the 90s. Anyways.
I mean, that's what this whole game is. It's
Absolutely.
A bunch of 90s anime tropes thrown into
But you know what?
one
You
game.
can't knock Kea. That jacket is incredibly nice.
Oh, the swag for sure.
Absolutely.
I wish I could have a fit that good. And
Setsuna's going in really aggressively, and it looks like Kea's trying to keep out.
It's interesting. This game is kind of like a push and pull between 2 different modes. There's the distance when you're at range, like how do you deal with like closing that gap, versus being up close, like how do you trick your opponent into pressing a button at an inopportune time? How do you read their approach? How do you read which buttons they're pressing?
Yeah, neutral is so important in this game. Being able to move carefully, know your spacing, play defense correctly.
Yep, knowing how to...
It's almost like it's a fighting game.
Yeah, the sidestep is a very crucial point of playing this game. Anytime you sidestep, you are sidestepping the straightforward projectiles that most characters throw out that tend to be fast, that tend to be pretty good. There's a couple of projectiles that also hit wide, but they tend to have more end lag. So it's kind of a guessing game, if you will, of are you going to hold your ground, are you going to sidestep, are you going to go for pressure into a grab, are you going to go for just movement to bait out something? And obviously, the biggest amount of damage you can do is obviously with stuns into larger combos. There are counter hit combos that also exist as well. So if you're aware of it, like there, stun, didn't have the super on deck for Setsuna, but has to charge it up there. And now this is pretty much one-hit kill for whoever gets the first stun.
Yeah.
Very, very tense moment here.
Another important aspect.
Oh, there's the stun.
Oh, there
Doesn't
we go.
mash out in time. That should be a kill. Yeah, it's doing the death animation. Yeah, you can tell when something kills based off of the animation in this game.
Attack. Karen.
All right, so great first match so far.
Yeah, Kane absolutely killing it this tournament. And it looks like if you can't beat him, join him. Setsuna mirror time.
You'll love to see it.
Oh, yes.
Setsuna is a very, very strong character in this game for sure. Probably
like
underrepresented, all things considered.
Like I said earlier, I think the thing with Setsuna is that she just has a very well-rounded toolkit. There's something, she basically has something for what any style you want to go for at any given moment.
Yeah, and I think that makes it very scary because if you're able to switch styles mid-game, it becomes very difficult to read exactly what the opponent's going for. Are you backing up to do more projectile spam? Are you trying to get up close? She has one of the scarier mix-ups with her up attack. It's the spin to win. That move tends to be very tricky. Yep, right there. That's the vortex.
Oh, going in. We love to see it.
Yeah, that move sets up for true 50-50s between hit grabs. So at least it's true 50-50 we can reasonably consider in this game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the
Nice
super
answer to that
losing out.
super.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is very, very brutal input system. It is very particular with how the inputs get put through. There's a little bit of buffering that goes on as well. So you have to be very, very precise with your inputs, or else if you get the wrong thing at the wrong time, you can end up in a very bad situation.
Yeah, you can be like me and just accidentally hit the attack button way too many times and get the wrong thing in your
exactly
in your approach.
Ooh. Punishes with the grab here.
You'll love to see it.
All right, let's see what the Oki is. Yep, just gets out of range, throws out the stun, gets another grab, charging while they're on the ground, and now they are at range playing neutral again. Going for another grab. Yeah, if your opponent's on the ground, might as well charge. Might as well get a little bit of meter.
That's going to come in handy, especially if you start losing leverage. You know, you still have that meter built, so if you get it to below the yellow, you get a free meter off of that, or free super off of that.
Yep. And that's usually how the end game is won, is once you get your stock of super, you are now waiting for an opportunity to go for either a counter hit into stun or just a raw stun outright. Ooh. The up-close footsies.
There's a lot of dancing going around between these two.
I really do think the game is won or lost based off of how you deal with people in your face, moving around you. If you're able to read movement correctly and apply pressure, you can do a lot in this game. There's the stun. That might do it.
That's
the round, yeah. Oh, it's not!
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
next
thought that was
knockdown
for sure
wins. Oh, and that should do it, yeah.
There we go.
Holy.
That was a round right there.
That was quite a round, yeah. Pretty much all of the best parts of Evil Zone shown right there.
Yes. And Kane doing what I notice him do a lot is just excellent use of the sidestepping, excellent use of getting behind the opponent.
Yes.
And not just immediately defaulting to one attack when there, you know, playing the right card, you know, whether it's the throw or the swords.
Yeah, I'm already seeing layers added to this mix-up here from both players.
I feel like I'm watching a different game right now.
Well, Setsuna gets to kind of play her own game. That's one of the things that I've been discussing with some other people in the tournament is Setsuna might be, strangely enough, one of the best characters in the game, specifically because she gets to play how she wants to play, and the opponent kind of has to play at her pace.
Absolutely.
Because if she gets up close, she can do almost anything. So.
Alrighty, so those.
That's 2-0 right now, yeah. And of course, Caveman.
The classic Caveman.
The old
right
flame.
Yes.
Caveman going back to his first main, the first ever tournament winning character, Midori. At this point in the meta, I'm convinced she might be the worst character in the game at this point. But, you know, I think so. She has a lot of flaws. But at the end of the day, she gets to also play aggressive, so maybe in this matchup it's not too bad. We'll see, though.
Yeah, from my little time I spent with Midori, it seemed like, you know, her best tools are just getting right up in there and brute forcing your way into, you know, offense.
Yes. And ultimately, that is a type of game that can throw a lot of characters for a loop. It might be tough versus Setsuna because she can also play that game as well, and she overall has better projectiles too.
Definitely.
So. Yeah, right there using the cutscene priority to just as soon as a cutscene starts, that projectile gets priority and wins out in a lot of exchanges. So any projectile that has a cutscene tied to it is usually a good one. Tends to be a good one. It's one of the things that makes Cax ring the one that spawns it like from her.
Such a good move.
Yeah, because it beats out like you trying to do an attack into her. Because
It's
as soon as
similar
there's a connection-
to with Kaya's pentagram.
Yep.
Like, you know, that's such a good answer because of its hitbox position and its priority.
Yep. Ooh, interesting up close attack here. Yeah. Yeah, Midori tends to like start every exchange. She's constantly running forward or doing like a dive kick or some sort of running attack. So
Yeah, Caveman's making Midori look like she's ready for action.
yeah, Caveman just wants to set the pace of play here. And so far, doing what he can. Oh, that stun might do it.
Yep,
yeah,
that's
gonna
it.
do it. That's looking
That's
like
all
a
it's gonna
clean
take.
3-0 from Kane. Yeah, no matter what, we are seeing a brand new champion here for Evil Zone tournaments at
Yes.
any GDQ.
But let's give it up to Caveman for an excellent run this time around. Absolutely excellent play from both players.
You'll love to
Kane,
see it.
But Kane is sitting here in that chair ready for some vengeance.
Woo!
This is gonna be
I'm hopping back out.
all right. No worries, man. Alrighty. Shoutouts again to Dragon Blitz for jumping on while Alimra was stepping away, and welcome back, Alimra.
Thank you very much. Appreciate everything, and thank you so much to Dragon Blitz for assisting with commentary as well. One of the OGs of Evil Zone. And here we are. We're going into the grand finals.
Yes.
Once
It is a
again,
rematch between Kane and Ty.
This is going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, just as a heads up, if Kane does take this off of Ty, we will have a bracket reset, which means we will do yet another best of 5 after this.
Which means we get more Evil Zone, which sounds good to me. Anyways.
This is going to be an extreme test of endurance. Kane has just gotten done doing 3 matches after doing a set of best of 5 into another set of a best of 5. He has literally played 8 consecutive matches, and this is his 9th, and he still has upwards of like 13 total that he will be playing.
Now, in my experience, sometimes with fighting games, you just got to get in that long session, and you're locked and loaded. You've got everything ironed out. You're ready to go. And both players are playing, you know, their respective characters. They are exceptionally good with.
Well, that's going to be one of the questions. Is this going to be he is locked in and he has everything exactly where it needs to be, or is the fatigue going to start setting in? Because
absolutely,
fighting games, especially since we're doing a best of 3 rounds. To
oh man, goes right for that super.
We got the super, and just like that, the
excellent move right there. Shuts out any offense that he was going for right there.
That was a pretty decisive first round there for that match. But again, Kane not turned completely unflappable, going straight in for that immediate stun into the sword.
All right, we got another stun. Oh, good tech right there.
Fantastic. And
we're getting more of those, you know, ranged neutral attacks coming out.
I wonder if we're going to see a lot more sidestep tech here coming up, because we are having fairly mobile matches going.
It is true, but you also have to be careful with Kakarina, because sidestepping can be the best or worst decision you make.
Absolutely. And likewise, it's one of those situations. You have the hoop stab, you have the V shape on the fireball. Any and all of those attacks can be absolutely devastating if you're not prepared for them.
Yep.
But likewise, a remote grab, always devastating no matter who is initiating it.
Absolutely.
And
oh, excellent.
Donut. And that's what we were talking about by doing those sidestep punishes. Just immediately getting that donut grab into a ring, and that
into the classic Kakarine finish. Great first round right there from Ty going on.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. What are we getting? We're getting the arrow. We're getting the arrow. It's almost like we've seen this song and dance before.
Yes, but at the same time, this is still early on. This is best of 5. So this is a chance for him to make a character change, see if it pans out.
I'm very interested in seeing what kind of adaptations Kane's going to be bringing to the table on this one. We are hopefully going to be seeing a full best of 5. And
that would be nice.
Afterwards.
But only time's going to tell. You know, each player's locked in, ready to go.
Kane having none of that remote grab right there, just going straight into the tech and then getting a stun into a melee grab. Absolutely fantastic. Quick little aggression there. And the laser. Ty turning around with a stun of his own, though. And then
Yeah, going for the guaranteed damage that he can get from that distance.
This is just trade after trade, blow after blow. We're seeing an absolute slugfest. This is what we want to see.
This is some true Evil Zone right here.
Both of them.
Oh, going in for that jump attack. Very nice.
Just barely not getting that stun. Barely getting the remote throw to go.
Sometimes that's all it takes. We got a stun right there going, just barely.
That's going to be it for this round.
Knockdown.
Kakarine being a bully, pushing people around at the end of that round.
That super wasn't going to be a killing blow for the Kakarine, for the arrow to take this one, but it would have gotten things significant.
Oh, yeah. Nice back off there from that laser, by the way. That was an incredible movement right there. Read that, backed off, knew he wasn't, they had to go for avoiding the hit, but did it so quickly.
This has been...
I got no words, man.
And we're seeing remote grab into remote grab.
Yes, once again, this is just... Ty is exceptionally good with these. Utilizing the tool set at the most basic level in such a good way.
But you're seeing what's really happening right now is absolutely a positioning game. Ty is moving in, making an attack, moving out, making sure there's no gap, and that is why
right now
successive attacks have been connected.
Yeah, right now Ty is making this. This is Ty's game right now. That's what they want, Caveman to be Kane to be playing.
Yeah. We're so used to having Caveman in these matches, we're still saying Caveman.
I should be used to Kane. Kane's good at this game.
No, Kane is absolutely good at this game. Took second
I'm just
place.
being foolish.
Oh my goodness.
What a good super right there.
How did that happen? We're going into match 3 of the
Oh man,
5.
this is looking pretty tough.
Kane is going to have to perform a reverse sweep in order to get the bracket to reset.
Oh, my favorite. So what's the move gonna be?
Whatever he chooses, he has to win 3 consecutive matches, and we've got the Iadoka.
We got a Iadoka switch, which, as you know, I'm a big fan of.
So this is on paper, a slight advantage to the Iadoka because of her moveset against Kakarine.
Yes, she has so many tools to just keep Kakarine's game out of her hair.
Like right now, I believe this is a statement from Kane saying, I'm not out of this yet. I'm going to force you to play on your A game. If you are not here for keeps, you are not getting it.
Absolutely.
And there's that miss. That miss is absolutely devastating. And this, since it's a long distance throw, this might zero out the Kakarine.
If not, it's very close.
Oh.
Good tech. Excellent tech. Good jump in.
Because of all the mobility that we were seeing out time, I can absolutely understand Kane's philosophy by opening up with that anti-sidestep stun that he launched at the very beginning of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But still getting the closeout. Ty not ready to go off into that good night though.
Yeah, I can say it right off the bat. This first round, this is just showing that Kane is here to do some damage.
Kane also recognizing because he took that hit from that neutral fireball before that stun hit, not being able to run and not being able to get that melee grab, going for the remote grab instead. Ty not being able to take out of it, that did significant damage.
Yeah, nice block into grab right there. Excellent answer to the Mr. Doom.
Oh, and there we saw the hoop spam, the guard not being kept up for the entire time. Classic situation that we see with Kakarines a lot. They use that hoop spam, the player against them, think the hoop spam's over with, let's go of the guard. And this is becoming...
this is it. That's dead.
There it is. It's now 1-1 for this particular round. If Kane does not win this next round, we will have ourselves a new Evil Zone champion.
Absolutely. Everything counts here. This is a very pivotal match right now.
Oh, and a jab grab from Ty, getting some decent damage going straight away. Oh, and a stun immediately answered from Kane, and suddenly everything's back to being. Oh,
Yep, nice retreat into that attack right there. Answers the wake-up jump attack right there.
Answering the neutral fireball with the Mist of Doom. That's the absolute iconic play from Iadolka into any character. You see a projectile, if you are able to get that read, use that Mist of Doom, and it's going to be significant damage.
Yeah, both players getting into the danger zone when it comes to their health.
We're gonna possibly start seeing them move in the direction of getting that stun into super.
Yep. Ihaduka's just barely there to get a supers.
Melee tech for that. Oh,
Ah, see, that's what I mean right there.
This is gonna allow Iadolka to get that last little bit. Oop, not going for the super, just trying to continue to layer that pressure and see what's gonna happen. Oh, and the grab!
This back and forth is making me nervous, guys. You gotta stop that.
Nonsense.
So now the question becomes, what does Ty do? Does Ty stick with the Kakarina into the Iadolka, or does Ty go into a different pick?
Well, either way, Ty's at this point where, you know, tournament life, you know, still got one more chance.
We got the Galley
All right.
Iadolka!
Not like this. We're about to...
No, to be fair, this could be a pick that will put Kane on the back foot. And here's the bigger thing. Even if Ty loses, there's still one more match after this.
Absolutely.
I love this idea. Picking something completely out of left field, making Kane have to understand this matchup on the fly and really test his Evil Zone knowledge. This is
that being said, though, we have to make note, this matchup is very, very rough.
I don't know. So we have to see. This is not a matchup that I've played terribly much, but I didn't play this particular matchup against Jaxler, so that way I could understand the Iadolka and the Galley matchup. And it's got some nuances that work in Galley's favor.
Yes, but at the flip side, Ihadoka's also got quite a few tools that go against Galley's moveset. Either way, this could be anyone's play. It's all about what you do, all about defense, movement, you know, fundamentals.
Oh, we got the stun in response to the super. There's just a little bit of buffer on the HP of the Iadolka. If there's up, that's the grab. That's going to be a 0 for the Iadolka here.
Excellent play right there.
Get set.
All right, so we are one round away from potentially seeing Galley be the champion of Evil Zone.
If Galley wins Evil Zone, this will be an absolute insane upset.
We will officially be in the most cursed timeline, but
Kane is doing his best to make sure that
I applaud Kane's effort to try and avoid the dark future, but either way, you know, both players are doing what they can, using their tools to the best of their advantage.
I mean, right now, Kane is just like,
oh,
okay,
excellent jump. Oh, missed the follow-up to that.
Kane is saying, I see you, I see your Galley, I know what I'm going to do in this situation, and it's just making a commanding statement.
Yep, he's going to get some good damage with this. You know, Galley is at the point where he's set for stun super. He's loaded.
We've got stun spell. One more hit on the Galley. 0 out.
Uh-oh. Is that it? Is that going to be it?
This is absolutely it. The volley, and we are going to... There it is. Yeah.
I can't believe my eyes, everybody. I just want to say shout-outs to Galley winning the final match of the Evil Zone tournament.
Listen to that crowd.
But also, needs to be said, excellent play by Ty. Even with the character switch for something like that, still coming back and winning that last match. What an excellent play from both players. But big shout-outs to Ty for being the champion of Evil Zone, AGDQ 2025.
Absolutely fantastic gameplay from all of our competitors. Thank you so much to all of our 50-plus entrants to participate in this tournament.
Tomorrow, mystery tournament at
Yes.
4 p.m. Reminder.
Yes. Mystery tournament tomorrow, everybody. If you haven't done it, it's absolutely wild. It's fun. You're going to get some game you've absolutely never heard
Imagine
of.
playing this, but also maybe other games. Who knows?
So, thank you again, everyone,
Yes.
for participating and watching Evil Zone.
And thanks for, you know, commentating with me, Alimra, and everyone else who jumped on for top 8.
Thank you
been
very much,
fun.
Rip-Chip.
It's been a
Appreciate
blast. I didn't get to enter the tournament, so I'm glad I got to at least help in some capacity.
Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great night.